So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down on the Friday grid. Let's see what we've got in our construction by Malayika Honda, edited by Joel Faliano. And it is Friday, July 12th. I'm sure it's summer somewhere where most of us are listening. Let's take a look and see what we're going to do here. Okay, a tea accompaniment. Didn't we have a tea caddy yesterday or something we had to deal with? Well, I don't know. Not yet, anyway. Org helping to find forever homes, and I think I've seen this campaign, the SPCA. Dwell on. It has many twists and turns. High school course for future English majors. I guess it'd be AP Lit. Okay, so dwell on. Well, we've got that P down there, so I'm thinking this is to harp. Still don't know that. Because of Winn-Dixie narrator. Oh, what was that? It's that little girl. I guess this could be a paper route. Why not? I mean, you know. Opal. That's right. It was Opal. Okay. So had to have something there to get me going. Tea accompaniment. See, that harp kind of took the whole scone thing right out of it for me. Close again as a piece of luggage. How about re-zipping? Maybe shortbread? Yeah, why not? Get with the program, will you? It has many twists and turns. That sounds like it could be a crazy straw. I had one of those when I was a kid. Blank, ultimo, lastly in Spanish, por último. Okay, very nice. Notes you might take on a semester abroad. How about euros? I got a pocket full of them right now, as a matter of fact, but then again, I live here. Peruvian currency, this is the sol. Even a little bit at all. Okay, we kind of gotten off to a pretty quick start for a Friday. This feels suspect, like maybe I'm missing something somewhere. Dramatically reducing. How about we're slashing prices? That away. Oh, okay. Or thereabouts. Advice for voters waiting at crowded polling sites. Lacking bells and whistles. Southern accent feature. Got that G down there. I feel pretty confident in slashing. So I'm going to go ahead and put in twang here and see. That away. Maybe yonder. What collects money to everything? Do you see it? Money isn't everything. I think. I sure hope it is now. I'd make such a big deal out of it, then I could be wrong, right? Or thereabouts. Looks like it could be ish. So put away for travel, perhaps. Okay, so stow your belongings in the overhead bin. Advice for voters waiting at crowded polling sites. Stay in line. Tennis star Mandlikova is Hannah. And I guess lacking bells and whistles, I would just think immediately no frills, but that's certainly not going to fit here. So maybe we should be going on to no nonsense. Predator on a continental shelf. What a clue. What a clue. Push one's buttons. I don't know. Is this a past tense? Flagged down. Yes. I guess that could be hailed. And that tells me that pushing one's buttons is to dial. A vodka and Red Bull for the discerning per Difford's cocktail guide. Well, this is something martini, right? And I bet it's an espresso martini, because it seems like something you'd read in Difford's. I even have an account with Difford's when I feel like making a cocktail, I can go log in, and Differs has my entire bar. I keep my bar stock loaded into their database. I can say, what drinks can I make with this? And boom, there it is, right? Kind of cool. But I bet this is an espresso martini. I got the hiccups today. What is going on with that? Let's go back over here. Let's try to stay in some sort of thing. Place for a soak. And with 3 letters, all I can think of is a tub or a spa. So if that was a tub, Elvis's, I can hear it now. It's she's, not you. So I guess we're talking about a spa, unless there's something else I'm just not considering. And that's altogether possible. I mean, completely. Rapper featured on Taylor Swift's 2024 hit Fortnite, and that would be Post Malone. Move in a sack race. How about hop? Leonardo da Vinci from the ages of 14 to 24. And I think that is an apprentista, but I'm pretty sure we're asking for this in English, so we'll put in apprentice. Fashion line. Common item for composting. Could be very well a rind, so I think this fashion line, I guess it's going to be a stripe. I was thinking strike, like strike a pose, but you're really kind of bending the meaning at that point, right? So let's see. Table reads. How about menus? So get with the program, will you? Probably try to keep up. Very good. First in a line of Egyptian pharaohs, and that would be Ramses the First. Personally select. How about hand pick? Secondary social media account informally is your alternative. Wears, maybe has on. Product of composting, soil. And ran. Historically, yeah, so it's probably lead. Call for need. Okay, cool. So we can go up here to the center, to our Midwest, if you will. Actress Kat Dennings. And yes indeed. Tis. Radiate, how about emit? Carnival prize. Maybe a toy. Jerk, yep, that could be yank. Very simple puzzle today, it seems, doesn't it? A frequent Ja Rule collaborator, and I think this is a Shanti. Not to be confused with the Ghanaian Empire from the 17s through the 1900s or something like that. Stays away from. How about shuns? French for 8, wheat, very good. Surfer's concern. Okay. I've known a lot of surfers. I don't think I've ever met a single one of them that cared that much to keep them out of the water. I think we got a PTA here. And blank be a dark day. So I guess it'd be a dark day. Now we have the Dalai Lama coming in. Cosmetics brand whose name sounds like a dessert. Seems like I just saw this in a shopping mall the other day. I'd never heard of it before. Now I can't recall what it is. But yeah, it seems like it was like a tart or something. Let's find out. That's saying a lot. Medium pace could be a nice little trot, which is what we've got going here today. Competitor of Amazon Handmade, and that would be Etsy. Yeah, I think this is a tart, but I don't, or tarte, I'm not sure who the manufacturer is or where they're from. What OpenAI's DALL-E creates, and this looks like this is, well, I mean, first of all, I know it's digital art, but I don't think I ever paid attention to the DALL-E. It's right there in front of me all this time, and I didn't even pay attention to it. Like, oh, that could be a crossword clue one day, right? That's saying a lot. Okay, maybe a rant. Animated character who serves as an official Japanese tourism ambassador. How about Hello Kitty? Now, let me tell you. Greet warmly. Sound heard every hour, perhaps. Maybe we're talking about a chime. And so, greet warmly could be a hug. Let me tell you. Girl, let me tell you. Jewish noodle dish. Good. Kugel made it in. Well, la-ti-da. Okay. And drip alternatives. Very clever. So, what do we got here? We got Americanos. And how do we do, Bob? Fantastic. 10:04. That's not me being a great solver. And this wasn't a terrible puzzle at all. It was a good puzzle. I enjoyed it. It was clever, and there were some really good clues in there. My favorite being probably table reading, right? You know, like what could that possibly be? Menus, right? You know, so it was pretty good. I like how we brought in espresso and Americano. And the crazy straw. I don't know that I've ever seen a crazy straw in a crossword clue before. So yeah, that was kind of cool to see that too. But overall, good grid, and it was fun. It was a nice way to wind down at 5:30 on a Friday afternoon. Listen, I woke up again this morning to more subscribers and whatnot, and it's because of the content and the folks and everything. I mean, I think people are catching on, and it's moving itself around, and I really appreciate that, so thank you. And until we hit the Saturday grid tomorrow, let's go ahead and push this out of our way right now, and let's kindly bring down our fairware tile. And I just want to say, until I see you tomorrow, thank you for everything. Thank you for liking, for the comments, and for the subscribing. I also want to say, ich wünsche Ihnen ein schönes Wochenende, einen schönen Abend auch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Bis morgen. Ciao. Cin-Cin. See you later. Be well out there.